Welcome back to Portland Cooks. I'm Nick Miles and I'm with Catherine Bliss from Rendezvous Grill. Catherine, our second dish today looks like it's going to involve Brussels sprouts. What are we going to make?
That's right. We're going to make braised Brussels sprouts tonight.
Okay, now tell me a bit about the ingredients. Obviously the Brussels sprouts maybe go without saying. Most people, I think, have seen them like this, but maybe if they haven't.
If they haven't, here it is. And you just take them off. They just snap right off. It's kind of fun, actually.
It's almost like popping that bubble wrap, isn't it?
It is, it is. Can you hear that sound?
It does, it sounds great. All right, so you take your Brussels sprouts off. Now, what are some of the other ingredients that go into this? Let's look at the ingredients first.
We are going to add saute some onions and some red peppers together. And then we have turmeric and curry powder again, garlic. Okay. And some diced tomatoes in their sauce.
And a little bit of butter, it looks like there too.
A little bit of butter, which we're going to add right now.
Okay, so we throw the butter into the pan. Oh, I noticed also we missed out the vegetable stock. You got some vegetable stock over there too.
Vegetable stock
that's for the last portion, I think.
That's for the last portion of it, yes.
All right, so we're going to saute off the onions.
Yes.
And the peppers.
And the peppers. All together. This is a very easy dish.
Already smells good.
Now, while those are sauteing, you do need to trim up your Brussels sprouts, and Brussels sprouts are really easy to trim. They'll just have just a little bit on the end, and you just need to trim it off. If there's any leaves, brown leaves, they can be taken off as well.
And amount of Brussels sprouts for 4 people?
It's approximately 1.5 pounds,
okay.
And that makes about 40 Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, of course, for all of the ingredients and the quantities and the recipe, you can go to our website at portlandcookstv.com. That'll give you all of those. So Brussels sprouts go in the pan?
Brussels sprouts go in the pan now, and we actually have turned our heat on high, and we're going to let them brown a little bit. And then to get the heat really going, we're going to put a lid on just for a second. And just
now, you serve these in your restaurant in two different ways, right?
So we started roasting Brussels sprouts, and I mean roasting them. This is what they look like, and we serve them in the restaurant as an appetizer in a parfait dish. And it's like like a Brussels sprout sundae with a bacon buttermilk dipping sauce.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Great.
So the Brussels sprouts have browned a little bit. We're going to add the turmeric, the curry, some garlic now. And I'm going to stir and let those spices. Curry and turmeric, it's kind of good to bloom it in the oil and get the flavors really going.
And it's still fairly hot pan here, and those onions are starting to soften.
It's hot. Yeah. Now we're going to add our tomatoes with the juice. These are just simply canned tomatoes.
Okay.
It's about 1.5 cups. And our vegetable stock. This could be chicken stock too. Doesn't matter.
Depending off whether you're vegetarian or not.
Exactly.
Okay. So now these are going to take a little while to cook down, right?
About 45 minutes. So I'm going to put the lid just a little bit askew and let them go about 45 minutes.
Now, through the magic of television, we're going to have a finished dish when we come back. But first of all, let's find out what kitchen gadget is in your kitchen this week. So we're in the kitchen at Kitchen Caboodle taking a look at some kitchen gadgets. We're with Marjorie here, Marjorie, and you have some microplane graters here. Now, this is less like cooking and more like playtime, right?
Yeah, it is. It's really made the tools make it a lot easier to work with stuff in the kitchen. This one is one of their newest ones, and this is for doing citrus. So you can improve your morning coffee or your evening cocktail by doing a lovely little twist here for you.
That was easy.
Oh, incredibly easy to use. And the old zesters, they had like 3 little holes in them. So if you were doing a tablespoon of zest, you were there for a long time. Look how quick this is.
Wow. Now, different shapes and sizes for different things.
That's right. You have kind of a medium grade here, and this is perfect for doing that Parmesan right over that lovely bowl of carbonara that you just did, or the risotto on a cold winter night. And nutmeg, you can do it straight over the eggnog.
Nice. Now you also have chocolate, which you can do, and you have a salt one.
That's right. This is a new piece too. And if you have somebody in your life that needs to lower their sodium, this is a great way to go. This is pink Himalayan rock salt, and you just shave it right over the food you're doing, and it's a finishing salt. So you're going to use less. It has a lower sodium count, and it has wonderful trace minerals that are really good for you too.
While you're getting back to some recipes, Marjorie and I will be finding other things in the store that we can be grating, not our fingers. And of course you can find out everything about our kitchen gadget segment on the website at portlandcookstv.com with Catherine Bliss here from Rendezvous Grill. Catherine, 45 minutes in television time later on, the magical Brussels sprouts are ready. Now they're all braised, ready to serve?
They're all braised. They're ready to go.
All right, let's serve those up and see how they look. And they smell delightful. Really, you could have that maybe with some rice as a meal on its own almost.
You could, yes. Or add some chicken, and you've got dinner. But I kind of like the idea of bacon. That sounds good too.
When we come back, we've got one more dish to do with you, haven't we? We're going to do some salmon.
Yes. We're going to do some salmon and a citrus curry sauce with 4 different kinds of citrus.
Sounds delectable and delightful. We will be back at Portland Cooks right after this.